Hey, Steve Severs from Bionic Buzz. Welcome to NAMM 2020.
Well, finally to get to meet you. It's been so long. Before we get going into your band, here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where did your passion for music come from? A certain album inspired it, or a live performance? It was always natural for you.
I think it was pretty natural for me, actually. Well, my parents played music when I was growing up, so I was around it all the time. So it just I kind of fell into it naturally.
Yeah.
For me, it was all the women singers like Pat Benatar and Linda Ronstadt, and those were the people that really inspired me to begin singing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you're from San Francisco area, and how did you both meet, actually?
You go ahead.
Okay, so we are married. Yes. We're a married member of the band. And so we met like 10, 11 years ago, and it was all about music. So I was told about Jimbo, and he was a legend in the area in the valley, and that's what everybody would say about him. Oh my God, you're going to get to work with Jimbo. So then I heard about his music, and he gave me an iPod the first time that I met him with it must have been hundreds of hours of music. And I listened to it, and I was like, oh my gosh, for sure, I want to work with this guy.
It was actually a bluegrass band that we were actually going to put together at the time, which is a little different than what we're. Oh yeah. It didn't have a name. It never really got that far. It didn't get that far.
It was basically here, oh, you're a singer, you're here, come in here and sing something over this progression.
Okay.
And then they were like, oh, and Jimbo's in this band situation too, so let's share with him whatever you wrote.
I think we only wrote two songs together, and that was it.
Yep.
Then we moved on to playing, working on
Pretty
Callbox.
much this.
Yeah. Okay, so how'd you get the drummer involved? When was Callbox kind of formed,
So that was 10 years ago with just us, but we've had a number of different drummers.
We were four different drummers.
And one other bass player. So we used to have a girl bass player.
And a guitar player.
Oh yeah, and a guitar player too. So we've had a number of revolving members, but we're always constant.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But Dylan has been with us for a good 7 years, 5 to 7 years.
5 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so what kind of instrument do you play? So you play something that's got a guitar and bass together.
Yeah. I play a touch instrument. It's called a war guitar, and it's a 7-string bass and a 7-string guitar on one neck. And you play the bass with your left hand, and you play the guitar with your right hand, and you don't have to strum the instrument or pluck the instrument. All you have to do is press down on the strings to make sounds.
Insane. Is that why he's a legend up there? Because he can do that?
Probably.
I'm
sure. Well, he was already a legend in his own right as a heavy metal bass player.
Okay.
Because he had been in a few different bands that had
nice.
gone somewhere. Yeah. I know. See, he doesn't tell you these things, but he actually did audition for Disturbed, and
oh wow.
He's had some moments.
That's cool. Well, Callbox is a very unique band because you got some more pop punk songs, more bluesy types, and just straight up rock. You just released a EP, 4 songs. So explain that.
So basically, it's the 4 songs that we've been playing live for the last 5 years. So those songs were written, except for one. Tongue Tied was the one that we wrote right before we went in the studio.
2 days before we went into the studio, we wrote that song. Dylan, the drummer, came to us with a couple of riffs. We sat down and arranged it real fast, and she had lyrics, and we went in and tracked it in 2 days.
Yeah. So that one is a quick.
Real fast.
Quick song. But the rest of them we had been holding on to for 5 years.
Oh wow.
So they're pretty. When we went in, it was pretty solid and pretty quick.
We had other songs, so it wasn't like we were just playing these 4 songs or 5
Yeah.
songs.
So you
We
got
had
more in
other
the
ones.
works, right?
Yeah. But we had set those to the side just to kind of focus and hone in on these songs to get them to sound as best we can.
Very cool. All right, and you also run a women's festival up in San Francisco. Explain that.
So it is a nonprofit women's music festival. It's actually the only nonprofit women's music festival in California. It happens in San Francisco. We used to be in the Valley, and then we migrated over to San Francisco. This year we have 2 events. One is March 7th, and that is the Women's Day celebration at Bottom of the Hill with headliner Olivia Jean. And then the second one will be July 19th. And I can't actually release who the headliner is for that until March 7th, but we know that July 19th is the date for that festival, and the headliner is going to be amazing. We're super excited about them.
Assume Callbox is going to be playing there too?
Oh, I wish. So we're going to play March 7th for sure. I don't know that, because I try not to keep the same roster each time. So I'm going to guess that the next time I won't get to. So I get to meet like one of my favorite bands, which is cool.
Very cool. All right, well, you also, when you played down here in LA area, you played the Whiskey a lot, right? And any upcoming shows, either here or anywhere?
Yeah, so we have 2 here this weekend. Tonight at the Whiskey A Go Go, we play at 8:15, opening for the band The Warning. And then tomorrow, Bar 20 on Sunset. And then we play again at about 8.
You also play some fun covers. What do you guys like?
Yeah.
What songs do you play?
Goodness, we play 4 hours worth of covers.
Yeah.
So like we play a lot of different
Yeah,
music. But,
everything
like,
from Led Zeppelin to Bruno Mars, really. I mean, that's
and then I hit all of the female empowered people.
Yeah.
So I sing Linda Ronstadt and Pat Benatar and Blondie, no doubt. Joan Jett, like I sing
Alanis
all of
Morissette,
those.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah,
I
we've
do
done
that
that.
too.
I've been obsessed with Alanis Morissette musical.
Oh, I
I've
bet.
The soundtrack. It's so good.
Oh, I bet it
Nice.
is. Well, I mean, it's all based on that album, and
Yeah.
that album was really amazing when it came out. So
Very
it's
cool.
awesome.
So exciting stuff. We got some shows coming up and new music in the works.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
in the meantime, check out the EP.
Definitely.
And where can we stay up the website, social media wise?
So callboxmusic.com is where you can get all of our links, and there's links there to our Facebook, our Instagram. We even have a Snapchat.
Very cool. All right.
It's there. I wouldn't say we use that as much,
Yeah.
but definitely Instagram and Facebook, we're on there. So yeah, come find us.
All right. Thank you so much. Such an honor to finally meet you.